Everyone and welcome. I'm Ben.
I'm Christine.
Welcome to Intro to Calisthenics, Lower Body. Let's hit it. Welcome to today's video. Whether you are just starting out in your exercise regimen or you are coming back from a brief break, today's workout is for you. So we've got 3 rounds, 5 exercises, 30 seconds each. During that first round, really pace yourself, kind of gauge where you stand, and use each subsequent round to either meet or beat that goal. So for the 5 exercises, we've got a squat, a lunge, a sumo squat, a glute bridge, and a calf raise. We'll go into each one of those, how to do them safely and effectively. Today, if you'll really need not much of anything. You can have some additional weights nearby if you want, but calisthenics is a body weight regiment. As always, have some water, a towel, and a good attitude. So we've got a warm-up first here.
Yep.
All right, so let us get into some hip rotations. Make sure you've got some nice space in between you. We'll start with that right leg. So lift up, go out to the side, come on back in. Really getting that hip joint nice and loosened up. Ready to do some deep lunges, deep squats. Here for another 5 seconds or so.
If you find yourself losing your balance, you can use a wall, use a friend.
Mm-hmm. All right, switching to that left leg here. Be here for another 10 seconds, and we will switch into marching zombies. Last rotation, come back in. All right, for marching zombies, hands go up above your head, feet will kick out straight in front of you one at a time. Hands will try and meet the feet in the center of the body. Start in 3, 2, 1, go. Don't worry so much about height or depth here. Really, we're just looking to get that dynamic stretch, dynamic warm-up in. Getting those legs stretched out, ready to go, with the blood pumping. If you need to bend your knee as you go, absolutely fine. Modify this to whatever is comfortable. The important part is that you are moving and that you are here. We'll get another 5 seconds here. 2, 1. All right. Switch into some upward and downward dogs. So down here on the ground, we're going to drop our toes to the floor. Reach upward with a straight back. If you want to, you can rest your body against the floor, or you can lift up here. We'll switch into our downward dog. So feet come back, toes touching the floor. Body makes a triangle. Coming back down one more time. Switch back into downward dog. And then we're going to pedal the feet. So that left foot is going to touch the floor. Right foot's going to be suspended a little bit so the toes are touching the floor with the heels in the air. Switch. 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 Last one, switch. And we'll do both feet touching the ground here as low as you can go. Really go into that deep stretch. Now either walk or jump your feet into the hands. Roll yourself up. And we'll get going. First exercise, first round. We've got a squat.
To perform a squat, start with your feet hips width apart and facing forward. Keep your back upright in a neutral position and lower yourself by bending your knees, dropping your butt back, and keeping the weight positioned in your heels. As you lower, make sure to keep your knees in line with your ankles to protect the knee joint. Drop as low as you are able while keeping good form and stability, then push with your heels back to the starting position. If maintaining good form and balance is posing a significant challenge, either decrease your range of motion by not dropping as low or using a chair for balance.
Getting ready to get into that squat. Make sure you've got a nice hip width stance here. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Now for your squats, make sure your knees are not coming past your ankles here. I don't want to see you going forward. I don't want to see you going out to the side. Try and keep everything in a nice straight line. With your hands, you can have them out in front. You can have them together, above your head, making an airplane to the side. Whatever's most comfortable for you.
Holding onto the wall again.
We're here for about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1.
To perform a lunge, start in a normal standing position. Step out with one leg, shifting your weight forward. Look forward. keep a straight and neutral spine, lower your body until the knee of your rear leg is close to the ground. As you come forward, make sure to keep your knees in line with your ankles to protect your knee joint. Press into your heel on the leading or front leg and drive back upright into the starting position. If maintaining good form and balance is posing a significant challenge, decrease your range of motion by not dropping as low.
So as we go into our lunges, remember we are alternating legs. We'll be leading with that right leg first, switching into the left leg, alternating back and forth for that full 30 seconds. Just as we did with the squats, make sure the knees stay in line with the ankle. We're starting here in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. As you come down here, make sure your hands are going up, bringing them cheek to cheek. Alternating legs, keeping an eye on that knee, making sure we're not tracking beyond the ankle. If this gets a little bit too difficult, or if your joints aren't feeling it, decrease your range of motion a little bit. Don't drop as low. Perfectly fine to come here and then back up. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job.
To perform a sumo squat, start with your feet wider than hips width apart at a 45-degree angle. Keep your back upright in a neutral position and lower yourself by bending your knees until your thighs are parallel to the floor. As you lower, make sure to keep your knees in line with your ankles to protect the knee joint. Drive up with your weight and your heels back to the starting position. If maintaining good form and balance is posing a challenge, either decrease your range of motion by not dropping as low or using a chair for balance.
Sumo squats, make sure we have a nice wide stance. Feet are pointing out about a 45-degree angle. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, hit it. As always, that wall is there for balance if you need it. Make sure your butt is dropping back. Your spine is in a nice neutral position. I don't want you arching forward. I don't want you wobbling backwards. With every exercise, those knees and ankles stay in the same plane. Wherever your hands are comfortable, that can be together, that can be down below you, that can be above you. Hang in for another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, done.
To perform a glute bridge, lie flat on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Drive upwards with your heels until your body forms a straight line. Be careful not to hyperextend the back or overshoot your upward motion. Keep your core tight and slowly lower back to the starting position rather than dropping yourself down on the floor in an uncontrolled manner.
Let's take a seat on the floor, get our glute bridges going. If you have a towel or a yoga mat, now's the time to get that out. We're starting here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit it. As we bridge up here, keep a steady cadence, a steady pace. Go up until you are about a nice flat tabletop position, or a slopey table, more of a slide, I guess. But don't hyperextend those hips, don't come all the way up here. I should be bouncing on your feet, arching that back. Just a nice straight pattern is good. Again, if you need to, decrease your range of motion, but we are only here for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, we're done.
To perform a calf raise, start with your feet in a normal standing position. Shift your weight slightly forward and rise up on the balls of your feet. When lowering, keep control of the rep. Don't allow yourself to drop back down to the floor. Instead, keep the calves and core engaged and slowly lower yourself back down into the starting position.
Head into calf raises here. Feet about hip width apart. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Find your balance here. Keep a nice tight core. Do whatever you need to with your arms to maintain that balance. Really coming up on the balls of those feet. Landing comfortably and softly down on those heels. Get as much height as you can and as you feel comfortable with. Good job keeping that balance. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that wraps up the first round.
Shake out those legs, get the blood flowing back.
Definitely. If you need to at any point, remember you can press that pause button, come back to the video, get a sip of water, take that breather. We're going to give ourselves about 45 more seconds of break time here. So now's a good time to get that water. Make sure it's nearby. For subsequent rounds, try and remember what you did the first round. Again, either meet or beat that goal. Keep it moving, keep that pace going, and if you need to, during any exercise, decrease that range of motion, drop the weights if you have them. Just keep the heart rate going, keep the exercise moving. Make sure we've got our weights if you feel like moving into that. I'm going to keep mine on standby here for lunges. I think I'll continue doing bodyweight squat. I think Christine's going to go grab some of hers as well.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving back into our squat, our first exercise of round 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit it. Just remember our feet are hips width apart here. A little bit wider if you need it. Feet facing forward. That butt dropping back. That spine in a nice neutral position. Finding our balance, making sure we're not wobbling. Keeping an eye on those knees. Making sure we're not coming forward here. And we're not caving in. We're just going nice up and down. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, first exercise of round 2 is done. We'll give ourselves a 30-second break or so here. As we move into lunges, you're gonna weight your lunges?
I'm gonna weight my lunges.
All right. I'll keep going body weight then. If you're gonna grab the weights, I'll grab them in another exercise. We've got 10 seconds to go here. Remember, we're alternating legs. We're gonna lead with the left leg this time in 5, 4, 3, 2, hit it. Same as before, knee in line with the ankle. Say it every time because it's important. Protect that knee joint. As we come up in our upward motion here, really explode backwards, explode up. Keep that core tight. Prevent yourself from wobbling around. If at any point those weights get too heavy, you can always drop them. Keep the exercise moving. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last lunge. Nice.
Don't do what I did and drop your weights in front of your foot. You have nowhere to step.
Advisable.
Yeah, you know.
All right, we are into our sumo squat here in about 20 seconds. Let me grab myself a weight. You can grab 1, 2, 5 if you can balance them. You can keep that weight up by your chest. Down in the middle between your legs here. So we're starting in 4, 3, 2, 1, hit it. Make sure that butt's dropping back, spine in a nice neutral position, looking forward. If it's getting too hard, either drop the weight or decrease that range of motion. But if you can, keep it going. Try and meet or beat that first score. We're here for only 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Most of the way through round 2, more than halfway now. We are on to our glute bridges. Get your towel, get your mat. Or find a nice comfortable spot on your floor. Now for this one, if you want to make a glute bridge a little bit more challenging, you can put your feet together, narrow that feet gap. Standard, hips width apart. Whatever is comfortable for you. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, hit it. If you want to play around and experiment a little bit, maybe start with those feet together, see how it feels. If you're doing well, keep it going. If it gets too hard, pop them back to normal here. Thankfully, we don't have to worry so much about balance on this one. Good old gravity is our friend here. We're here for 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Find your way back to your feet for calf raises here. I'm actually going to weight mine, so I'm going to grab 2 kettlebells. Christine's going to grab some dumbbells. Get creative with your weights. If you don't have weights around, use milk jugs, water jugs, backpacks, small pets, children, whatever you can hold. Get ourselves a nice hip width stance here. Coming up on the balls of those feet in 5, 4, 3, 2, hit it. Really try and control the motion. Own each rep. Don't just pop up and down here. Normally hear your shoes squeaking around. We're here for 10 more seconds. And if you need to decrease that range of motion, drop the weights. Just keep moving. Good in 3, 2, 1, done. That is it for round 2. Just one more round to go.
Make sure you get that water if you need it.
Is a good idea. Pause that video if you need to. Get some water. Let your breath come down. Don't let the heart rate drop too much. Keep that sweat going. Breaking for another 30 seconds or so as we go into our final round. Really try and beat your previous 2 scores, previous 2 rep counts. Remember to keep moving. Do not worry about that depth or range of motion for this video. Here for another 15 seconds or so, and we will go back into our squats. I'm going to weight my squat, and we'll do both hands here. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. So for a weighted squat, you can have your hands down by the sides here, together. Or if you're feeling really strong by your shoulders, weight the quads a little bit more. I keep mine down by my sides here. Keeping those knees in line with those ankles. Here for about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, done. Get your weights out of the way.
Or pick them up.
Or pick them up if you're going to weight your lunges. We will lead with the right leg this time. Alternating legs like we did before. Remember to explode on that upward motion back up. Got about 10 seconds to go. Get those shoulders nice and loosened up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, hit it. Use this chance to check on those knees. Make sure you're not coming too far forward here. Protect that knee joint. We're more than halfway through. Just about 10 seconds to go now. Christine dropping the weights.
A little more gracefully this time.
We're here for 3, 2, 1. Done. Finish that out so we don't end in an odd number there. We are down now to Sumo Squats. Grab my weight back. Starting in about 15 seconds. Get that nice wide stance, wider than hips width. Feet pointing about 45 degrees, don't overdo it. 45 degrees. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, hit it. Now if you do choose to weight these, or if you're going very deep without a weight, make sure when you're coming up, those knees aren't caving in. That's a sign that you are not yet ready to go as low as you're going, or to go as heavy as you're going. Completely fine to drop that weight, or to drop that depth, and go here. It'll get easier each time you do it, each day. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, done. We've got just 2 exercises left to go.
I'm weighting my glute bridges.
Weighting the glute bridge?
Yes.
So Christina's going to use a dumbbell for the glute bridge. That means balancing that weight up there in your hip. Make sure it's not sitting on your bladder. If you didn't have to pee, now you will. We're going to do feet together for this one here. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, hit it. So like before, make sure that good consistent cadence, good consistent pace is going. We're not lifting too high, not hyperextending the back there. Keeping that nice tabletop position, or slide or seesaw, whatever's a straight line. We only have 10 seconds left to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. 1 exercise left, just the calf raise. I'm going to weight mine, because why not? Get those weights ready to go. If you do choose to weight your calf raises, make sure you stay balanced. All right, we've got 10 seconds left here in our break. Picking up those weights.
Last exercise.
Last exercise. We've got 3, 2, 1, hit it. Coming up there, finding a good balance, looking good there. Keep that core nice and tight. Remember, if you need to, you can always drop the weights or decrease that range of motion. If you need to come up only an inch or two, perfectly fine. The point is to keep moving. You're almost there. We've got 8 seconds left in the whole workout. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. All right, get rid of those weights. Walk it out a little bit, let the heart rate come down. Nice work.
Thank you, you too.
Get some water there.
Absolutely.
So at the end of every video, of course, we've got a mystery bonus. You've made it this far, you've done well. If you feel like you have enough steam left for another exercise, we've got just one to go. 30 seconds, 1 round. This will be a runner's lunge. So for a runner's lunge, we come forward in our lunge and we drop to the ground with our hands here. The knees still staying in line with that ankle. We're coming down as if we're getting ready to start a race or a sprint. Coming all the way back up. Same thing with the opposite leg, coming down, getting close to that floor like we're getting in a sprinter's position. Coming up here. We'll start in about 10 seconds. Bonus exercise in 5, 4, 3, 2, hit the runner's lunge. So down, touch that ground, come up. Down, touch that ground, come up. Still important here to keep the knee and ankle in line. Just because we're dropping lower does not mean we get to lean forward. We're more than halfway done the bonus exercise, and I promise for real we're finished. Lean on down there. We've got 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Let's finish out that left leg. Just make sure we don't stop at an odd number there. And that is it. Nice work.
Good job.
Just because the workout is done does not mean the lifestyle gets to end. So for your bonus challenge until the next workout, force some extra water. If you're a big soda drinker, energy drinks, anything caffeinated, anything with extra calories, really try to cut in some extra water throughout the day. You'll feel a lot better. Your body will thank you. I could use some more, but I'll wait for off camera for that one. So thank you all for watching. Strong work today. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment for any future videos you would like to see or workouts you would like to do. And no matter where you are in your workout journey, you'll always fit in with us. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.